Everybody. Hey, good to see everybody here. Well, welcome to Advent 2, the variety show. The that's what this is. So this is kind of this welcome to the odd week. Last week was planned and made sense and all that stuff. This one is not, but it's kind of a variety show. We have a bunch of different things. There's some old hits that Coley and I are frankly surprised that people still want to keep doing. One of those is the bells. The bells. So we have 5 new songs, Coley? We have 5 new songs. So some of you are like, bells? Some of you are new to all of this. We'll explain the game here in a little bit better, but tonight we need crowd participation, right? So we'll have a group of willing victims to come up here in a little bit, and we'll hand out bells to you, and you got to follow along over here. And you don't know what song it is. The people out in the crowd don't know what song it is. It's their job to try to guess what you're playing. Right? And so it's like a name that tune, but Bell Pordley Play Edition. And this is like the 4th year we've done this, or 3rd year? 3rd year we've done this, and people have enjoyed it immensely. One of the things that I would like to invite you up to, we'll probably have some time. If you have a short story, think 5 minutes, something like that. Just like my sermons, right? Like that. That's easy there, everyone. Easy there. That's like 5 minutes. If you have like a favorite story from Christmas or something like that you think people would enjoy to listen to or something like that, let me know. We'll get you up here. So we're doing that. We have a couple of things that are, if we have extra time, that we can play. Curtis is going to sing us a song at some point. That's why he wore his fancy jacket. Yeah, like that. And he's going to sing us a song, and so we have bells sung, and then the night will crescendo with Mick is going to do a dramatic retelling of A Christmas Carol, which is very fitting because we are going through it in our current sermon series. And so tonight's fun. I've got like 4 non-Christian Christmas carols, things like Jingle Bells and Frosty and Rudolph, and we'll end the night with "We Wish You a Merry Christmas," right? So thanks for coming. It's just kind of a silly time all together that we can enjoy being here. But I really appreciate you coming. And tonight is just about having fun together. So let's begin with our first song, which is Jingle Bells. Jingle Bells. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you, it just starts right away. All right, so you guys ready? Yeah. Here we go. One horse.
For our first set of bells. I want to explain how this works. Anybody's welcome to come up, and kids are always welcome to come up to play the bells, but also we would love to have some adult participation as well. hoping for at least a 50-50 on this as far as not just the kids coming to play, but kids at heart. This is what your sheet music is going to look like. I have brought it as close to the spot where you'll stand as I can, and I am going to be tapping each color as it's time to play that one. If the notes are really close together, that means they're played quickly. It doesn't matter if they're not, but that's the idea. And if they're a little farther apart, I will wait before I tap that one, which means you wait to then play that one. And that's how it works. When we get up here, I'll let you know if you have a high bell or a low bell if there's two of the same color. But fear not, I don't expect these to sound perfect. And nobody does, but it's about a laugh and a fun and a good time. And so if you're in the audience and you recognize the song, that's when you would stand up to notify us, I know what they're playing or trying to play. So for our first song, I'm going to need 8 people or at least 4. So if I have any volunteers ready to come up. I'm going to need, don't touch them please, you can have low yellow. We're going to need low orange, low yellow, there we go. We're going to need teal. Oh, you can hold out, just hold out, okay? And we're going to need sharp green. And we're going to need high blue. And we're going to need high purple. And we're going to need high red sharp. And high orange. Ooh, you want to double up? Okay, so if you have low orange, okay? So when we get down here and here, these ones are yours, okay? And when these ones have an H on them, that's your dad's turn, okay? So when it has an L on it is your turn, okay? Here we go. Oh, by the way, I start easy to hard. That is red, these red ones.
Miss Coley?
Yes.
Is the ones that are just
This
plain,
one's
there's only
teal,
one
right?
and that's just mine?
Teal, 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 teal.
All across.
Okay, every time. Yeah, and then you have blue, Paul, blue, blue. Yeah, and if you guys want to hold them up like this way, or down is fine, but you can do them this way. So give them a try, give them a try. There we go. Purple here, purple here, purple here.
It's where it shows the H in a purple.
1, 2, What did we have? Joy to the world. Well done. If you can put it back on the circle where it belongs. Thank you. Well done. We are going to play one more. Right now we have 5 total. Can I have some more volunteers? I need 11 bells for this one. This one's a beautiful song. Probably my best work so far. For those of you, well, come back Sunday. We are playing Oh Holy Night. Second best work so far. But I will say this. The most important note is going to be note number 4, and I'll point it out to you guys in a second. All right, so how this works, we're going to play here, and here, and then here again, and here, and then drop down to here like Chutes and Ladders, and you go to the end. Now I'm going to tell you, this note right here is only going to play one time, but it's going to give everybody the heads up what the song is. Okay? By note number 4, I need at least somebody to identify this one. Okay. Everly, you have low red. Bring it. You have high red. Bring it. You have low orange. Bring it. You have high orange. L for low. H for high. And Curtis has sharp orange. One time with the most important note in the song. Heather, you have teal. It's this color. Whereas blue, Jacob, is this color. Try it, Jacob. Try it. And Avery has the green sharps versus Olivia, green without the sharp. Okay? We're ready. Note number 4. You ready?
Nope, not me.
I'm here. Go
Run it
ahead.
back. That's me.
And what song was that? I'm Dreaming of a White Christmas. It's a very pretty one.
That sounded nice.
That was very nice. That was a good one. We're going to take a break for a second. We have 3 more handbell songs in just a little bit. But before we get to that, I definitely just want to thank everyone for coming here to play so many of these beautiful Christmas songs on the bells. It's been really fun so far this evening. Lots more fun to come. But I've been missing one of our friends, and I was hoping he'd been able to make it here to church tonight.
Miss Coley, am I that friend?
Snappy, you made it back! And all the way from Australia! For those of you who don't know who Snappy is, Snappy helped us with our Kids Summer Bible Club when we were learning about God's adventure for our lives and exploring parts of Australia in our lessons.
I wasn't going to miss a chance for an American Christmas. However, I feel a little bit tricked.
Tricked? How so?
Well, all these years I've been in Australia, sweating my scales off in December, hearing about the good old-fashioned American Christmases, especially in the songs Let It Snow, Walking in a Winter Wonderland, and White Christmas, to name a few.
Oh yeah, that's right. Australia's in the southern hemisphere, so when it's cold in America, it's warm in Australia.
Except not here. I didn't realize Florida wasn't as cold as the other parts of America.
Well, I'm glad you at least made it today instead of Monday. It was quite hot. But sorry for your disappointment, Snappy. We are really glad to see you.
Over the summer, we talked a lot about God guiding us through difficulties of life and helping us by leading us. Another Bible story that teaches us that important lesson is the Christmas story.
Yes, you're right, Snappy. Mary must have been very nervous with the news of being Jesus' mother. That was a big responsibility, and she trusted God to lead her.
In fact, she even sang a song to praise God after she heard the news that she would be Jesus' mother.
Yep, and we call that song the Magnificat. It's like a poem of praise. It's from the book of Luke. Let's share it with everyone now.
All right, here it goes. My soul glorifies the Lord, and my spirit rejoices in God my Savior, for he has been mindful of the humble state of his servant.
From now on, all generations will call me blessed, for the Mighty One has done great things for me, and holy is his name.
His mercy extends to those who fear him, from generation to generation.
He has performed mighty deeds with his arm. He has scattered those who are proud in their inmost thoughts.
He has brought down rulers from their throne, but has lifted up the humble.
He has filled the hungry with good things, and has sent the rich away empty.
He has helped his servant Israel, remembering to be merciful to Abraham and his descendants forever, just as he promised our ancestors.
Well, thanks for reading that with me, Snappy. It's such a beautiful prayer from Mary. And although she was probably nervous and scared about what God had called her to do, she praised God.
Thinking about Mary reminds me of the Australian musicians William James and John Wheeler. They wrote a Christmas song called The Silver Stars Are in the Sky. I'd like to share it with you now. Is that all right?
Oh yeah, Snappy, that sounds like a great idea. We'd love to hear that Christmas carol. So we're going to take a moment and we're going to listen to that Christmas carol. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
It's kind of a lullaby for a mother to sing to her child. It tells about Mary rocking baby Jesus.
Well, thank you.
You're very welcome, Miss Coley, and thank you for welcoming me into your church. But I think I'm going to venture north to actually see a winter wonderland this Christmas. Bye for now.
Bye.
Bye.
Go to the video.
time. Oh, yeah. Clap for the Brisbane Children's Choir. Sure. We are ready for song number 3. Song number 3, I need 8 bells. Any new people want to take a whack at it? A literal whack? You ready for a low red again?
I mean, I want a different one.
Oh, okay.
Can I do yellow?
Yep, here you go, Pastor Chris. You can be red. We don't have a yellow in this song, actually. You want orange or do you want a high blue sharp? Teal. We need a green. We need a green sharp. Okay, so we have low red, low orange, teal, green, high blue sharp, high red, and high orange. Jacob, this one that has an H on it, these ones, okay? When it has an L on it, that's going to be Pastor Chris.
So you both have red, but yours is the H, right?
The H red. There is just one green and one kind of teal. Yep. This is sharp. It has the black handle. You got it? And then these are the H's. As high as for Olivia. Okay? Who has low orange? Avery. And high orange? Good job. Jacob, low red or high red? High red with an H. Okay? You ready? I heard you whispering. What was it? Go tell it on the mountain. That one turned out great. Thank you. And do we have time for one more or 2 more? We're doing okay. All right. Let's have some new faces and arms. Just give me 1 second. This time I need 6 bells.
6 bells.
This is a real peppy one. We've got 6 bells this time.
Who would like to come play the bells? Come on up. Yeah, I know. Come on. All right.
You need one more? Sure. Low orange. That has an L on it. Low yellow. Green.
Green sharp.
And high blue. All right, so let's make sure we have them all. Low red. Low orange. Low yellow. Teal. Green. the least recognizable, because I'm saving a very, very pretty one for last that also might be unrecognizable, but also beautiful. So here we've got our peppy, potentially unrecognizable tune. You ready? Get your ears on. Get your arms and eyes ready. I'm going to get my wand this time. We were doing real good there in the middle. Good job, everybody. Yeah. When the beautiful thing about the bells that I think of as an excellent image of the church is that we don't always know all the little pieces that are going on. And we don't even always know the bigger picture of what's going on. But we're working together to make sure that something beautiful happens, and we laugh along the way. So that's what I like about this. And we have one final pretty song. And if you have not had a chance to come yet, please make this your final call. It's your chance. Come and try.
I am not moving at all. It's just my sister.
Come on up, Pam.
Come on, Pam.
Come on, Pam.
My sister goes.
If I got anybody else, Charlotte's about ready. Charlotte's ready. All right. Go ahead, Mom, too. Low orange. Orange with an L on it, okay? Low yellow. Okay, yellow with an L on it. Teal. Green sharp. Okay.
That's green.
Well, it's green sharp. It's got the black
You got a lot of them there.
That one says green shark.
I promise you with the black handle it's sharp. Purple.
Purple.
High red.
Oh, thank you. Sure.
We'll swap with him.
Oh, no, that's okay.
You have this sharp one, okay? You're gonna play that one a lot. Okay? And teal, who has teal? Miss Kathy, this is the teal one, okay? And orange, we've got these ones, okay? Yellow, Kaylee, these ones are yours, okay? And Pam, we've got, did you switch to purple? You've got these ones. And red, right here.
What about benches?
Blue. Thank you, everybody. What song was it? What was it?
That was the one that had like.
Yeah. Ding, 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 ding. The little drummer boy. Thank you all for playing with us. That was a fun time.
Thank you, Coley. All right, did we have Rudolph next? Is that what we have next? All right, let's sing Rudolph together. So it is 7:06, and Curtis, are you ready to go?
As I'll ever.
Yeah, as ready as you'll ever be. So like that's so. Come on, you have your microphone, right? And you got it ready to go. So let me tell you about Curtis singing this song. All right. So we gotta go back in there, and you can stand wherever you would like. Like that. That's you're standing behind the little pulpit here. Like that. That's it. Yeah. Yeah. There's protection. Yeah. So whenever we're practicing music, Curtis is always coming in just singing songs, right? So since we clicked over into Christmas season, he's come walking in that door with "Mary, did you know that you're," like he comes like jiving in, like that, like with that. And so last night, as we were preparing all this, I was like, "Hey, you want to sing something?" like and yeah, like that. And I said, you don't have to, but it would probably be pretty cool. So that's here we go.
I hope I do this better than the bells.
Well, you did the bells pretty well. So all right, you ready to start it? So here we go. You ready? All right. Very good, very good, very good. Like that. That was great. That was great. Like so. That's good. That's good. The All right, all right. So but thanks so much for coming tonight. Here in a couple minutes, we'll invite Mick up here, and he will play for us. But just as a little bit of Christmas cheer before we invite Mick up, well, we'll sing Frosty. Before that, one of my favorite stories, and I hate even saying this up here because it's one of my favorite sermon illustrations. So if you guys hear it again, don't worry about it. But when I was 5 years old, my family was my step grandfather. He's no longer my step grandfather because we'll never go into that. And so divorce, like that, all that stuff. But he was a golf pro, and they gave. We always do this like Secret Santa gift exchange, and we give the Secret Santa gift exchange, and they gave a golf ball soap on a rope, like that one year in that Secret Santa gift exchange. And I remember 5-year-old Chris. This is like 1987 or 86 or something like that, like that's. I remember this, and everyone laughed. This golf ball soap on the rope. Well, fast forward the next year. Right, the next year, and the golf ball soap on the rope shows up again in this Secret Santa, right? And then like everyone laughs about it and all that stuff. Well, the third year after that, golf ball soap on a rope again, right? Like that, and it has just continued and continued and continued. This golf ball soap on the rope. My uncle, no one ever accused my uncle of really having it all going on upstairs. He actually used the golf ball soap in the rope one year, like as like soap, and my aunt got onto him, like, "What are you doing?" Like all that stuff. Don't you realize what's going on? And like as he was using it, it broke in half. So they drilled a hole through it and put a big bolt through it, like all that stuff. And they still give it. And in approximately 2 weeks. No, 2.5 weeks, on December 26th, in the evening, my family will be doing Granny's Christmas, is what we call it. And Granny's Christmas, I guarantee that golf ball soap on a rope is still being opened. Now, here's why I like to talk. Here's why I like to talk about it. Because somebody in my deflicted family decided to re-gift that thing, right? And it made everyone laugh. And then the joke could have ended there. But then somebody decided to gift it again and again and again. And now I look back. I didn't know Coley when I was 5, Coley was 3 and living in a completely different part of Atlanta than like in the nice part of the city. Like I was more the rednecks are. And like that's, but it's like, didn't know there. My cousin's husband, my cousin has had multiple kids since then. They've all been able to see the joy of the golf ball soap on the rope. My sister's kids, my sister wasn't even alive when that thing started off, and yet it has been given every year, and all these people always laugh together because some fool decided to re-gift it, And I think that it's such a good proxy and example of Christmas spirit now, that you can be just that some fool that just re-gives it away, and people who weren't even there originally still get to laugh and enjoy it together. So thank you so much. Curtis, you did a great job again. Should we let Mick go ahead? Yeah, did anyone else want to say anything? Have anything prepared? Oh, I'll find it while we sing Frosty. like that. While we sing Frosty the Snowman, I'll find it. I'll find it. So like that's but let's sing Frosty the Snowman. Good job. All right. I invite. How do we begin this? It's yeah. Yeah. There you go.
This was how I used to greet the world. Ebenezer Scrooge, coveter of wealth, professional miser, and hater of Christmas. You think you know my story. Tonight, in the time it takes to burn a Yule log to ash, I shall tell the truth of it to you from the only lips that lived every chilling, glorious moment. Ebenezer Scrooge, hater of Christmas, coveter of gold. I was rich in gold, but poor in everything else. My business clerk, Bob Cratchit, sat 15 feet from me at his desk, shivering, and I at mine, next to the stove, warm, counting my pennies. My nephew Fred, the son of my dear sister, Fanny, who died giving birth to him, joyfully came knocking at my door, and I slammed it in his merry Christmas face. Charity collectors along the highway. Mr. Scrooge, alms for the poor. How much may we put you down for? The poor? I hate the poor. I wish the poor would die. Reduce the surplus population. That was me. A grasping, clutching, greedy, bitter, old sinner. Christmas Eve, I locked up the office and Cratchit on his way stepped out and grumbled at the fog, making my way back to my cheerless rooms. There, the door knocker had the face of Jacob Marley. Jacob Marley long since dead these 7 years. And I thought to myself, a bit of indigestion, undercooked potato, something I ate. But I continued through the darkness and worked my way up the stairs to my blackened bedroom, sitting in the shadows, when suddenly the room began to clatter and ring and roar with bells and the clanging of chains. Clanging. I spun and looked at the door behind me, and there, floating toward me, was Jacob Marley, my old business partner, wrapped in chains about his neck and chest and down his legs, wailing at me, "Scrooge! I forge these chains link by link, ledger by ledger in my life. Ebenezer, tonight you will be visited by 3 spirits. Ebenezer, your chance, alas, mine is gone. And he disappeared, leaving behind the wailing of 1,000 sorrowful souls. I sat in the darkness, fearful what was to become of me. Spirits visiting. In the darkness, suddenly, in the corner, there was a glow, a candle. No. A child. No. It was a candle child, ancient. Spirit! What child is this? It said, I am the spirit of Christmas past. Take my hand. I did. And suddenly we were flying in the sky, looking down at the city. And then, down below me, I saw myself. A boy, a schoolboy, left behind at his boarding school on Christmas. And we flew more, and I turned, and there was Belle, oh beautiful Belle, my fiancée Belle, who turned away and walked because I had replaced her with a golden icon in my heart. And at last we flew above Fezziwig's warehouse dance. Oh, Fezziwig, no better employer. The joy, the opulence, the fun, it made me laugh, it made me cry. Yes, I actually wept and begged the Spirit, please, Spirit, take me home. "1:00. What was to be of me? What was to haunt my name? What was to haunt myself? I looked about, and suddenly there rose in front of me a giant wearing a green, glittering robe, crowned with holly. What spirit are you? I asked. Scrooge, I am the ghost of Christmas present. Touch my robe. I obeyed. And the moment I obeyed, I was standing in the Cratchit household, invisible. And there was Tiny Tim on a crutch, raising his eyes to the sky and singing, God bless us, everyone. And then I blinked, and where I was at Fred's table, where Fred was joking about his Uncle Scrooge, but toasting Uncle Scrooge's health nonetheless. And everywhere, everybody was making merry on next to nothing. And I began to understand. Love costs nothing. I turned back to the giant, and he began to age and scowl and open up his robe, revealing 2 wretched children. One, ignorance, the other, want. I stood and I wept, and I wondered what next would occur. And then I heard screaming in my head the voice of Marley. I made mankind my business. Two o'clock. The bells tolled like funeral bells, and I stood there shivering, wondering what was to be. I turned, and there before me again, a tall, black, shrouded figure, without face, pointing a long, white, bony arm at me. Spirit, what is it that you want of me? I pled. Please tell me anything. But nothing. Silence. No words were spoken. But suddenly, visions. Visions of an old, dead man. Unloved, unmourned. His clothes, his property being picked at and stolen by cleaning people, by thieves. A vision of businessmen strolling down the street saying, well, I may go to the funeral if they provide lunch. And then another vision, a vision of Bob Cratchit clutching a small crutch to his heart, broken-hearted, and weeping. And then I realized the corpse was me. And I pled with the Spirit, Spirit, please, this time allow me to wipe my name from this tombstone. Please, Spirit, please. And the next morning, I was awake. I was in my bed. I was alive. Ebenezer Scrooge. And I laughed as I had never laughed before. The bells pealed in the church. The sun shined through the window. I dashed to the window. I threw it open. Boy, you boy, a crown. The prize turkey, fetch it to the Cratchits, but tell them not from where it came. Oh, the joy, the happiness. Again, I never laughed so much in my life, and determined that I would make merry that day, that I would present myself at the house of my dear nephew, Fred. And so I made ready and donned my gayest apparel. Gayest apparel. I went to Fred's house, and at the door was greeted with warmth and with love and with kindness, and invited to join in the festivity. I was welcomed like the prodigal son. The next day, I returned to my office and sat there and waited 15 minutes. After the bell had struck, Cratchit appeared. I said, Cratchit! And he fell back. He said, please, Mr. Scrooge, never again, I promise. Too much Christmas cheer, I fear. Too much turkey. And I responded with my typical glare, Cratchit! There is nothing left for me to do about you but raise your salary. No, double your salary. What am I saying? Triple your salary. He thought me a madman. And then I told him, Bob, fill that coal scupper to the brim. Stoke this stove so that every corner of this office is filled with light and with warmth. I would become like a second father to Tiny Tim. And every year, I would keep Christmas in my heart and try, as feebly as I may, to keep its love, its faith, and its spirit throughout the year. No, I am not the man I was. 3 spirits in one night changed me. But it was the child born in Bethlehem who, upon a cross, did more for me in one moment, taking from me the chains that I deserved and replacing them with righteousness and love. And so, allow me to say, as Tiny Tim observed, God bless us, everyone, and may the good Lord forgive every Scrooge in this room, for I know he has already forgiven the worst one of us. Merry Christmas.
Very nice, very nice. Thank you so much, Mick. Like, it's the sideburns I think are the most impressive thing. Yeah. He grew them so fast. Like that. Yes, you can hear him grow it. So thank you so much for coming tonight. It's such a special night. Great job, Mick. Great job, Curtis. There was one problem with Curtis's song, though. There's one problem. The live stream couldn't hear it. Oh, that was. I was like, oh no. So it was great though. It was great. Do what? Make him do it again. maybe later. Like that. But we'll end tonight with singing "We Wish You a Merry Christmas" together. So we'll do that. You ready, Kyler? Thank you for joining us, and may God continue to bless and keep you during this Advent and Christmas season. Have a good night, everybody.